taken a while to get here, but we're here. We've had a few technical issues.
Mum, you know the last time you was on here, Margot had just been born, so that was like a year ago.
I know.
How quick's that gone?
I know. It doesn't seem that long, does it?
I can't even really remember the episode. Because it was a whole year ago. I don't even. Maybe it must be like a Christmas special, like we're about to do.
We done quite a few together when Billie was pregnant and when she first had Margot, didn't we?
We did actually. Yeah, you stepped in.
Yeah, I did enjoy it actually.
We always get our listeners asking for more Susie.
Oh, that's nice. Thanks, listeners.
Nanny Susie.
Always happy to speak to you all.
So you're recording just to let the listeners know what's just happened. It took us maybe 20 minutes to get set up because, Mum, you're at Billie's, aren't you? You're recording from Billie's.
Yeah.
I could hear rustling around.
It's always me with the technical issues. No, you know what it is, right? In my house, nothing is charged, right?
Yeah.
I even recently bought like my own like iPad charger, like iPhone, and I bought even the kids' ones for their iPads, wrote their names on them. Do you think I can find them anywhere in the house? It's like
so annoying.
It's like they disappear. It's like socks, they just disappear.
But I think if you've got people in and out your house all the time, which you do have a lot, and still builders and stuff, I do think that like they get taken, not necessarily like stolen, but like people think that they might be theirs, and like it's quite easy, isn't it, just to pick up a wire.
Charger thieves.
You're accusing the builders of stealing now, Samantha.
I am, yeah. Gosh, I got a house full of builders still today downstairs. Just so many of them every day.
Oh, did you see what I sent you on the family chat?
Yes, you've got work going on at yours as well. Yours is upside down.
Oh, literally everything is everywhere, every room.
Mum, your hair looks nice. Is it shorter?
She's had the chop.
Yeah, I had it cut the other day. I literally,
it looks really
I had had
nice.
about 6 inches off my hair. It was past this boob, and look now.
It looks really
it's
nice.
It's just past the shoulder.
It was so long before. Yeah, I feel like it looks really healthy.
Does, doesn't it? Do you know what I said to Mum? Because Mum said, "Oh, I'm struggling how to wand it now. I've got layers and it's shorter." And I went, "No, I like it like that, Shaggy Sue." Remember we used to call Mum Shaggy Sue?
Shaggy Sue.
Oh, wouldn't you like it Shaggy like that?
No, I think that's a really nice style for you.
Thank you. Now, I tried to experiment and tongue it, so if anyone's got any tips, but where it's got all these layers in it now, I don't know, it went all...
You're going to have to do sections, maybe.
Oh, it was like really, it didn't look good.
You're going to have to, well, if you don't like doing that, you have to grow out the layers, then just keep it at a shorter length, then you can just do it all at one length, because I've got a few layers, and then what I have to do is section it when I wand it, because otherwise it goes all like steps in it, doesn't it?
You know what you've got to do now, Mum? You've got to become one of those women that has their hair blow dried once a week.
Oh, no, I haven't got time for that.
Yeah, all nice and bouncy.
Yeah. Why not?
I know, but the trouble is which is lovely if you can go and get that done and it stays, like Lynn will have a blow dry and 3 days later it will still look amazing. Why I have a blow dry, I sleep on it, then it goes all like out there.
It's because she's blonde.
Yeah, but I'm blonde and I couldn't have a blow dry and it would stay. I think you've either got that hair or you haven't.
It's like that stiffer hair that can really hold a style for days.
I just keep it shaggy.
Yeah, keep it shaggy.
Shaggy Sue, we like it shaggy.
Yeah.
Mine's a bit like that at the minute, just there's nothing to it.
So, how's everyone getting on for Christmas presents? I've been actually messaging, especially you, Samantha. You've not replied.
Yeah.
For the kids, and you and Paul.
She wants house things.
Well, please don't buy anything for me and Paul, because we really don't need anything, and that is so kind of you, but we don't need anything.
Mum, get us something for the home. That's what I did. I've just got them a few bits for their house.
Or just get me a nice candle or tea towels, or I don't know. I don't really need anything, and it's just, at the moment, everything's really overwhelming. So just, honestly.
She's like, don't even talk to me about Christmas.
Yeah.
My house is a building site.
It is. I feel really, really behind on... I did make a start on Saturday, to be fair, and I've done quite well. But then when you get it all out, I haven't done that yet, but I was thinking, it felt like loads when I was in there. And then when I got it in the car, I was like, technically it's only 3 bags. And I was like, I'm not sure if I've got everything I need here. So, I just, it's literally not really on my agenda at the moment. And then to make things worse, like we don't do the elf on the shelf thing in our house. Sorry, for if any children are listening, give it a few seconds. So one of my friends does Elf on the Shelf, and they bring presents every day. A present, like a small gift.
Oh,
Present?
A present every
What?
day.
She must have plenty of time on her hands.
So Paul
no.
was on a play date yesterday, and then in the car I had this miserable face, and he was like, "Oh," and I went, "What's the matter with you? You've had a play date for 3 hours. What's wrong?" They have a present every single day when they get home, left on their bed, under their bed, or hidden somewhere in their bedroom from the elves.
No.
And I was like, do you know, you just think, oh no.
For 25 days. What do they get at Christmas?
25 days. Honestly, I was like, oh no.
I know, but where did this Elf on the Shelf come
I'll
from?
get the advent calendar.
We never had Elf on the Shelf.
We've just got advent calendar and that's it. Anyway, so then we got home and I was like, and I was trying to think of a story to explain the situation. And I was like, well, we was living in a hotel for 5 weeks. Like, I don't know. I don't think the elves know the location of where you and Rosie live. There's not much I can do about it. Christmas is 10 days away, like, or however long.
You know what, though? The elves could fly in, as if we need another thing.
Don't.
They could fly in for the last week of Christmas.
Well, this is what I'd done. So then they made me, had the arms around my back. They made me write a letter straight away to the North Pole asking and pleading if they can be involved, like for them, because they to say that they're at home where they live and not to miss their house.
Oh.
Yeah, see, look, you're sucked in straight away.
No, I know, but that's because it's the kids and they
I know,
feel
of course
they're
it is.
left
But
out.
now, yeah, they feel left out. But now I haven't had a chance today, so I haven't had a chance to go in Tesco and get a few bits or one toy each for this thing.
You don't.
Now
Yeah,
what
but
am I going to do?
You don't need anything. All you need is Elfie, and then they get up to mischief in your house every night. They don't bring gifts. That's
Yeah,
not.
but what I'm saying is, I know that's not the norm of it, but this is what they think now. He thinks he's got it in his head that that's what all the other children are getting. I said, it's not. That's not true.
No.
I said, them children might be getting things off their Christmas list throughout the month. I went, that's not fun. What you want is it all on Christmas Day.
What sort of gifts are we talking about? A pen and a notepad?
Just like little knickknacks, yeah, like little things from Tesco or stocking fillers, but I haven't got the time.
Well, the elves, the other morning I come down and the elves had written something in ketchup over the whole island.
Oh.
Like, across the island.
Oh.
It was, I can't even remember what they wrote again. But you know, like when ketchup dries.
What I was going to say, it's really
right?
acidic. Be careful with your worktops.
Really acidic, and then was staining
Yes.
the worktops. I was like, oh, great. Anyway, it come off in the end with some bleach, of course, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Samantha, have you got a cough?
No, I haven't. I'm really thirsty, but I went. There's no like water. We've got nothing in this house. No, I have got water, but it's in the garage, and I can't bother to go and get it. And I made myself a sandwich on the floor because usually I do it in the kitchen on the table because we have got a table down there. But all the builders are in there today, and there's dust sheets everywhere. So I made a carpet picnic for me and Edward earlier.
Oh.
But, yeah, he's gone out now with Paul.
So how's the house going?
You know what? It's coming along really like nicely, but it still feels like there's no like shift. Did I tell you as well?
Yeah,
So,
like it's a standstill.
It's like at a
almost.
standstill almost. Yeah, still. But the temporary oven arrived today, so Christmas
So I
is
was
back
going to say,
on.
how are we going to cook Christmas dinner?
We can now because the oven company are giving me a temporary one until mine arrives at the end of January.
Oh, amazing.
Have you ordered your turkey?
No, I haven't. Have you?
No. But you better order your turkey.
It's all right. It's only got 2 weeks. How long have we got till Christmas? It's the 12th today.
They've got loads of them on the shelves. Her butcher always helps her out anyway, that nice butcher.
Yeah, he helped me out last time. No, I'll do that on Monday. It's a Monday job. A week from today. It will all be okay. My worktops are going in on Saturday, so that's really exciting. They actually showed up yesterday and then had to turn around and go back home because the guys hadn't finished decorating in the kitchen. Oh, it was just like
Oh,
just,
no.
yeah. And then it's like, well, he said, well, we was meant to be here. Oh, do you know, like, and then they all start getting on top of
Have
each
you
other.
put things
And I'm
back in the
like,
cupboards yet?
no, of course not. There's dust sheets everywhere, all over the joinery still. And actually the inserts aren't done yet. Some of them are, but not all of them in the kitchen. Anyway, we're getting there. By Christmas Day, we'll have a working kitchen. Praise the Lord.
You'll be cooking that terry turkey in your oven.
Yeah. Or if not, we'll have to get a small one and put it in my mini oven that I bought.
Yeah.
Just get a couple of chickens.
Yeah.
Who likes turkey anyway?
Yeah.
It's all the trimmings that are the best.
It's all, yeah, of course it is.
Just get drunk.
Yeah, I know. Mimosa. Is it a mimosa you have on Christmas morning?
Mimosa.
Mimosas. So, Mum, we've had quite a lot of questions in for you because obviously everyone loves you so much. So there's been a bit of a Q&A. Would you like us to kick off some questions?
Yeah, go on, fire away.
Fire away. Okay, first up, let's just ask Mum, what are you doing for Christmas this year? Are you looking forward to it?
Yes, I'm looking forward to Christmas. I'm having Christmas with you and the kids this year and Paul.
Yeah.
Because the last two, I was away, wasn't I? The one before last, and then Billie just had Margot. You wasn't well last year, so
Yeah.
you came to me Boxing Day, didn't you? Or the day after. So I'm coming to your house in your new kitchen.
You need to help me. You need to muck in because I know you always will, but the thought
I
of
always muck
actually...
in.
I know, there's only a few of us, but the thought of like doing it all gives me a bit of anxiety because I've literally not been cooking for months. I'm a bit rusty.
Well, look, all it is it's a roast dinner. I don't know why
Yeah,
we all
true.
get ourselves, me as well, when I'm hosting Christmas, you get yourself all psyched up and
Yeah.
like peeling thousands of vegetables the night before.
Yeah.
But really, it's just like a Sunday roast with some
It
extra
is, really,
trimmings.
yeah, that's it. And depending on how many you're cooking for.
Yeah, and then there's only a few of us.
Yeah.
It's probably nicer to do like a pre-Christmas dinner that's not on Christmas Day, and then on Christmas Day get up and just play with the kids with all the toys, and maybe even like go somewhere, or I don't know, do something where it's not as stressful and like, you know, like
Yeah.
everyone really stresses about Christmas Day, don't they?
I
Like,
know.
if you're
They do.
hosting, especially, it's such a lot of pressure.
But you know what it is with women, right? So if you think about it, you do all the shopping, you do all the preparation, the decorating,
the present
buying.
yeah.
All the man has to do is think of a present for his wife
No,
or partner.
no. Merry Christmas.
That's all.
Yeah.
Not being horrible. I mean, I know you do get some men that get in the kitchen, but
Oh, what's that you got?
Yeah. Oh, that's a good one.
I would say 75% of
Yeah.
families, the women do it all. So the men get
Yeah.
they get let off lightly, don't they?
No,
Yeah.
it's so true. I mean, obviously, some men do cook. Some men will be cooking on Christmas Day, but I do
Yes.
think majority of the jobs are all
Not
down
in
to
my
us.
house.
Yeah, not in my house. And also, like you said, Billie, like with the presents.
Mind you, the men are good at fixing the toys.
Yeah, to be fair.
Not in my house.
Oh, actually, I do
Oh,
yours,
yeah.
Billie.
Yeah, you do, Billie.
Mum's, Mum, I always say I look at Gwen and go, that's one for Mum.
It's a mum job. Didn't you fix something up a little while ago? Wasn't it like in a million pieces? It was like a track for Arthur.
Oh, the roller coaster, it's still not done.
The roller. No, you know what happened? No, there was a bit missing, but wouldn't connect. It went wrong, and I spent so many hours on it. It was just really that was a tough one, but he's forgotten about that, so don't bring it up.
You're good at that. Paul's good at Paul's also good at fixing toys, to be fair. But I feel a bit gutted because we planned on the 1st of December. Last year, we bought the Home Alone Lego. It's like the big Home Alone house.
Oh, I know. Little Paul was telling me about it.
And there's nowhere to do it. Maybe we'll be able to start it next week, and they'll have to Paul will have to spend a good few hours on it each day to get it going. But because we promised them we was going to do it this Christmas, but we haven't even started on it. Sorry, can you hear the drilling?
I can hear the drilling.
Oh, that's the least of your worries.
I know, isn't it? The Home Alone house, that is the least of my worry. I haven't even got my turkey
No.
ordered. Okay, right. So, Mum. Okay, question. What does a day look like in the life of Susie?
Obviously, wake up. I'm always quite happy. I'm a happy person in the morning, actually. I'm always smiling.
Jolly.
I think, yes, I'm living for another day. I've made it through the night.
You're not that old.
No, but you haven't got to be old, have you?
Grandma.
Yeah.
Very sinister.
Yeah.
No, so my day, like, if it's a day I work, I get up and I work like at Minis, or I'm going out buying.
Yeah.
I work with Lynn, so I spend a lot of time with Lynn, which is really good because it's funny, like we've been friends for years. And yet we don't even have a cross word.
That's
like,
really funny. That's good though. But also, Mum, you always cook yourself a really wholesome meal every night. And I feel like most people that live on their own don't bother doing that, or they get those cooking companies to cook it. You're good.
I know everyone says to me, like, oh, can you be bothered to do that? Like, do me roast for one or whatever. And if I do like shepherd's pie, like, I'll do a bigger one and I'll take some to Billie. Obviously, I can't get it to you, Samantha, because you're a little bit too far.
Meals on
I always
Wheels.
drop Billions. Meals on Wheels.
Wasn't I going to help you get your food Instagram up and running? Everyone loves your food.
I know.
Stuff.
Yeah.
I know, it's really funny because I had this conversation with Nelly and she said, oh, we should do some stuff on TikTok, Nanny, and get all your recipes. She said, I can come and film you and we can call it like Nan's Kitchen.
That's
and get
really
all the
good.
different recipes and do stuff that us kids like, but it's healthy. Like, I've had a really good conversation with Nelly about it, but
that's actually a really
everyone's
good
been
idea.
a bit busy lately.
That's the thing. It's like you need to find the time
but
to do it.
you know what it
stick
is?
to it.
Time, yeah. You've almost got to say, right, on a Monday, mine never really do anything after school. Monday's that quiet day. Like Monday after school, let's like do some, like start filming some bits and just set it in the diary from like 4 till 5 or something.
Yeah, no, I would like to do it
what you should
actually.
do.
Because everyone does ask me, like when I do pictures or sometimes I do like a quick, like with my Instagram, like what I've cooked and the ingredients, and then people were like, oh, can you show us more of your cooking stuff? Like, and in lockdown, I was really going for it, and everyone was like, oh my God, your food's amazing, and how can you be bothered to cook for yourself?
People absolutely love the food and the cooking inspo on Instagram. I do as well. When I see things, I'm like, oh, that's a good idea.
Do you know what I also like? The cocktail inspiration. I always find them really interesting. I'm like,
Me too. I follow a few of them. But I always think, like, I always have this really good idea about doing them, and then I never get round to doing it. Like, I feel like you need, like, a small group, don't you? Like a dinner party or something, and then actually make the effort to make them.
Yeah, that's true.
Actually, ma'am,
yeah.
we've got our girls' night out on Saturday. I'm going to make us
Yes. Oh, a
a
cocktail.
or some before
Yes.
we go.
Do like a Christmas festive. You saved a festive cocktail last time I was at your house. And
I
you didn't
did.
make it.
Yeah, I did. I'll make us that one.
Okay, great. Right, so next question, Mum. The reason why I'm reading them is because Billie can never read them because she still hasn't sorted out her glasses.
My eyes, I'm still blind.
She has got her glasses. She never wears them.
No, I know.
Yes,
The description's too strong.
yes. You have got your glasses, lovey.
Okay, right. So, were Sam and Billie always grateful for their gifts at Christmas? Any tantrums?
No, there was never no tantrums. Like, literally, we used to. It'd be everything, well, especially Billie, everything she opened, she'd go, it's just what I wanted. You remember, Samantha?
I just remember, Billie, we used to be so excited. It was like,
I remember.
But beyond like anything in the world, we used to get.
Because I used to love Christmas Eves with you. We used to like get in the kitchen, you'd make mince pies, sausage rolls with me, and have your little aprons on, and then we'd set all the stuff out for Santa. And then, like,
so
in the morning, it was
exciting.
just magical. But you were sometimes it was a bit annoying when you was doing the old 4 o'clock in the morning, getting up with the sack from Santa. Yeah.
Isn't it funny though, right? I can actually remember that feeling. I can remember that feeling of being a kid, and that Samantha, remember me and you used to go into each other and be like, it's been, and be like, look, should we go into mum and dad, and like always like going, it used to be like pitch black outside. It was like 4 a.m.
No, you was in answer to that question, you were both always so grateful for everything you got. And I used to love it after you'd go into your bedrooms and you'd line everything up.
Yeah.
And put them all out on your bed all neat so you could like keep going in and looking at all your presents.
I used to love doing that, lining it all up and looking at
it all, and then opening like one box at a time.
really slowly opening, yeah, because he wanted to last the presents out.
No, what about as well, that sometimes you used to get niggly with each other. If you had the same presents, you'd
Yeah.
say, don't open that one if they look the same shape. And I'd
Same,
say,
yeah.
Don't open that because you didn't want to see what
Yeah.
because it was obviously the same presents.
You used to get us quite a few things the same, probably because you knew that if one didn't have it, then it'd be an argument.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's true. That's exactly why I did that. But no, you used to love them. You were so excited. And the year you had your electric scooters, they were good. That was a good one.
That I remember that.
Yeah.
So I remember getting on the scooter
So
and
do
then
I.
kind of crashing it into the sofa. I think we didn't know how to use it at first, and I went like that.
Yeah, to control it properly.
So good. Right, next question, Mother. What do you want for Christmas, Susie? And what do you think makes a great present for grandmas?
I don't know. At the moment, for me, a walking stick because of my foot.
Oh, your foot. Is it still hurting? Mum hurt her foot.
Yeah. I can put fly knit on it. I cannot put a shoe or anything or a boot. It's like, yeah, it's been. I'll probably have to get it looked at if it doesn't get any better because it's.
That really is the last thing you need this
Yeah,
time
I mean,
of year.
to be fair, I've been taking, apart from the first few days, I've been taking no painkillers because I don't obviously want to start taking loads of painkillers, but underneath, like the arch and on the top where the bone is, it's really painful still. It's like a nagging pain, like when you're asleep at night and I can't get it comfortable.
That's horrible.
But yeah, so no, I think grandmas, especially from their grandchildren, obviously not from like you buy me something, you always buy me beautiful presents, but from the grandchildren, I think anything when they go to their school fairs. I know Arthur said to me the other day, Nanny, I've got you a present. I remember Rosie when she got me that lovely set of brushes with my initials on.
It really makes me laugh when the kids come back with their little present. It makes me think, I wonder what made them think of that.
Yeah. I once got a personalised cloth from Paul when he was in reception. It really made me laugh. It was just like a cloth, basically.
Oh, I just think it's really cute. I remember buying Nanny Margot. I mean, people don't really use it anymore now, not our generation, but my mum and dad and my nan did. Talcum powder. I always used to go and get a lavender talcum powder or something. She used to be over the moon.
Yeah, it's so cute.
Or them little charms you can get. I got her a bell once, a little china bell with I love you, Nanny on it, and she loved it.
Yeah.
And forever she had it on her dressing table. You know, it was just something she
It's
kept.
like little cute things.
Yeah. But now I think for grandmas, it's I think we just love the fact that they've made like an effort to think,
Thoughtful.
we'll get that for Nanny.
And you've asked, so Mum's asked us for photos of all the grandkids, haven't you?
Yes, that's
That
what
was
I've asked for.
Mum's asked for that, so I need to actually do that because.
Well, no, I didn't actually ask for you to get them printed and done. What I was asking for was your favourite picture to send me because I'm doing this collage when all the house is finished decorating. I'm doing this sort of bit of a gallery. Like, remember like we used to have in Hatch Road in the hallway, the black and white?
Yeah.
Well, I'm doing something like that. But I that's why I wanted you to send what were your favourite
pictures. Okay, so what did Susie do for work before being on TV?
I used to work in an estate agent's.
She was in property.
I was in real estate.
Mum, every morning I remember Mum would be like really kind of like dressy for work, but always really nice. She'd have like a pencil skirt on with stockings and heels and like a little cardigan or a shirt. You was actually really smart for work.
I liked it there. But it's funny because I see Carl the other week and he always says like, oh, you was my best worker. I mean, maybe not including Mish, but... But no, and he said, you was great working. But no, I did enjoy that. Before I worked in London, I worked in a reprographic company. I worked in a bank, a medical insurance company, lots of sort of office-based jobs.
You're forgetting Wimpy.
Oh, well, yeah, I loved working in that bar. That was when I was like 14, though. Yeah. But I could do a mean cheeseburger and a Knickerbocker glory.
Yeah, I remember you done takeaway. You bought the boxes and made nuggets and chips and burgers for everyone. Do you remember? And you was delivering it to Billie's house. And remember, you done it for like.
I think that was in lockdown.
That was in lockdown. You dressed as Ronald McDonald.
I dressed as Ronald McDonald, but the funniest thing was the kids was all looking. They didn't even know who Ronald McDonald was.
They don't know who that is. No.
Yeah.
I was standing on her doorstep, like with a big red wig on, like dressed in that yellow and that stripy outfit, with like the cheeseburgers and the nuggets and the kids.
That's so funny. We need to get that picture so we can post it on our Instagram so everyone can see Ronald McDonald.
Yeah.
Could be a good business idea then. Mum.
I've got it. I've got the picture. I'll send it.
Yeah.
Right, because we haven't got much long left, I'm going to ask you a few more questions, but answer them quite quickly. Actually,
Okay.
might be a bit of a challenge for you. Okay, so
Oh, right.
were Sam and Billie easily influenced by their friends?
No.
Did Susie ever not like your friends at school?
No.
Who is the biggest troublemaker? Was the biggest troublemaker?
Go on.
Billie! No, you never made trouble at school. You was mischievous. You was a trickster.
Troublemaker.
You
Yeah.
wasn't a troublemaker. You was a trickster.
Which of the grandkids is most likely to lead other kids astray?
Oh.
Top of your head, who came first?
Well, I would say the feisty ones.
Just be honest.
The feisty ones are, I would say, Arthur and Rosie are feisty. Them two. So
Yeah.
they've got a lot of balls, if you know what I mean. Not that the others haven't, but
Yeah, they're just a bit more.
would you
forward,
say I'm
aren't they?
right there?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I don't know what Edward's going
Yeah.
to be like. but-
lead others astray.
No, I do
Yeah.
think that Edward could be like very mischievous.
Yeah, I think so. He's a little rascal sometimes.
Edward.
Which pregnancy has been the biggest surprise, like to you, me and Billie telling you?
Margot, I didn't think that Billie was going to have a third. I always knew Samantha. I always knew that Samantha was. Yeah, I always knew that you would have a third. But with Billie, no, I was flabbergasted. But now obviously it's amazing. Look, I've got 6 beautiful grandchildren, 3 girls, 3
Yeah.
boys, perfect. And I think
That's it. Shop.
Next question.
Time for one more?
Yeah, time for one more. Do Sam and Billie parent differently to how Susie did?
I think you've picked up a lot of tips growing up, like of how I was with you, like especially like the cooking. You know, we all like to cook everything from scratch and not do the jars of food for the babies and liquidate. You know, I think all that sort of stuff is the same. I think maybe I was a slightly more, I'm not saying stricter, but sometimes if I said no, I meant no.
Yeah.
Where, you know, but
Ours is a
it's
bit of
different
a-
because you're working mums. I was a stay-at-home mum, wasn't I, till you got older, till you was like teenagers. So
Yeah.
it's a totally different thing when you're at home all the time, as where you're juggling everything, you know. So sometimes you sort of give in for the peace and quiet, where I was a little bit more no is
Yeah.
no, and that's it. And obviously you never got smacks, but you got put in your room, and then I'd get all the notes under the door. So sorry. Well, you know, but right in your rooms. Because sometimes, all mums do, you get fed up of hearing the sound of your own voice, like
Yeah.
shouting at the kids, like, stop, no,
Shouting,
you're
yeah.
fighting. And in the end, you just think, so, you know, and obviously I just used to say, right, in your rooms. And then all the, like I said, shut the door. Then you didn't have iPads then. I mean, you might have had tellies, I think, little tellies in your room with videos. Remember the blue
Videos,
tellies you had with the videos in?
Yeah.
Loved videos.
But no, I think that we parent quite similar. Do yous?
Yeah. Well, Mum, thank you so much for coming on. This was actually our last episode of the year.
Oh, wow. I'm glad to be part of it.
So we'll get you on next year, see what's to come for 2024.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
Well, thank you to everyone, as always, for listening. And thanks, Mum, for coming on.
Oh, you're
And
welcome.
Also, wishing everyone a wonderful Christmas and a happy New Year.
Yeah, and from me too, ladies and gentlemen.
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas!